don't get me started.
Hey,
everybody.
I'm Heather.
Oh, I'm Abby.
I don't think last week we introduced ourselves.
That's why I just started laughing.
What's so funny?
I don't know.
Do I have something on my face?
No, you just make me smile.
You're so silly today.
I know, it's got really silly.
In a silly, goofy mood. It must be the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, Christmas is next week. So.
We have talked about Christmas for 6 weeks
since we started this podcast, but it's so special. We need to.
It is. We freaking love it. So this is going up December 11th?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we are really nearing the edge.
I know.
I hope everyone is done with Christmas shopping by now, or holiday shopping.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not.
It's all good. It's all good though.
I know. I feel like I get so many gifts and then I leave 3 to the last second.
I used to always do it before Black Friday or on Black Friday and then forget about it until the day before. I'm like, oh my god, wait, I never got this
Christmas
person.
Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
There was one time I had to go shopping on Christmas Eve because I had nothing. I was like, oh my god.
Me too. Oh, same.
Oh, you're like, that's what every year.
Literally every year I think I've gone to the mall on Christmas Eve to get a last minute thing.
One time when we were younger, it was Christmas Eve and my family still didn't have a Christmas tree. So we went and bought a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve.
Shut up.
I was like, why are we spending money for one night?
For one night.
Yeah.
Well, because I feel like after New Year's you take it down.
Yeah.
But
still.
What's up with you?
Nothing much. I needed to mention this because I haven't the past couple weeks. I saw the movie The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
How was it?
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Full transparency. I wish I didn't read the book. But okay. No, I rate the movie a 4 out of 10 because the book was amazing and the movie did. If I didn't read the book, I would be so confused. These random people come in the movie and they have significant roles and you're like, who is that? And then they just disappear and the whole plot changed because of them and you're like, what was that?
Oh,
it is so poorly done.
Really?
And there's some major events that tie into the plot that got cut, but that was understandable. But yeah, them just not introducing characters. And I don't know if it's where my seating was in the movie theater because I was all the way to the right. But it was some people just look like shadows on the screen. And I'm like, that's an important person in the movie. But I know who it is because I read the book.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. It just was so poorly done, I feel like.
And do you also feel like the movie wasn't well advertised? I feel like no one knew about it.
I don't know. Going back to our last week episode, I saw it all over TikTok and I'm always on Hunger Games TikTok, so I knew about it, but yeah, the movie, they didn't do it. I don't know.
Do you know who?
The same director did it,
really?
But just the characters, but maybe I freshly read the book again.
Okay.
So, and then watched the movie, where I feel the other movies I watched after a while from reading the book, so I forgot some of the things that happened. But yeah, just some of the major characters are just brushed over. I was like,
that is wild.
Interesting.
I haven't read the book, but I keep saying I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, I mean, if you want to go see it, I mean, I think it's still worth a watch. But if you leave the movie theater confused, don't feel bad.
Okay.
Because I would have been so confused.
Was it remember how Don't Worry Darling was also good, but it was there was a lot of holes in the plot?
I don't know because it made sense to me because I read the book. So I feel
You read Don't Worry Darling?
Oh, sorry. Okay. The movie, if you didn't read the movie, there's going to be a lot of holes and you're going to be
if you didn't read the book.
Yeah, oh sorry, yeah. If you didn't read, you're in my brain. If you didn't read the Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes book, the movie is going to be, a lot of plot holes and you're going to be like, what was the significance of that?
Okay.
And then in the book, when you read it, you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Interesting.
And just, I don't know. Yeah, and even stuff that, related to the Hunger Games trilogy, it was cut from the movie. And I don't know,
yeah,
I'm gonna 1,000% watch it over and over again, but it just was not impressed with it.
Aw,
I gotta be honest.
that's upsetting.
Yeah.
But I do feel that's the theme, the book is always better than the movie.
But this was just different. And I went to the bathroom And I go to the bathroom really quick because I grew up in a family with 6 people. Like, you had 30 seconds in that bathroom before someone came banging on the door.
Yeah.
So I literally, and the bathroom was right next to the theater I was in, so I literally went to the bathroom, came back, and I missed the climax of the movie. I literally just went into the bathroom to pee and came back, and I missed the climax.
Oh my god.
Again, I knew what happened, but I'm like, what? You can't just throw it in so nonchalantly.
Yeah,
Like,
there has to be a build-up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that's my honest opinion of the movie.
Okay, well, thanks.
So wait to
write a review.
Yeah, I know. So I would wait until like it's on streaming to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Cool.
But yeah, I
Anything
feel like
else?
that's it really.
Okay, cool. I could give an update because I feel like over the summer I talked a lot about running and like training for a half marathon, but now that it's been getting colder, me and my friend Emily have been going to the gym in the mornings, and it's been so lovely to have like a gym buddy. I don't know, it's just like fun and exciting. And then yeah, I just like wanted to bring that up, and I think Emily listens, so shout out Emily. But yeah, it's been so fun to just like wear like our cute like little workout sets and go in the morning, and like other people from work go to the gym too, but it's just fun when like you have a buddy to go with.
What time do you guys go?
6:30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's early, but it also gets me there because like before, when I would try to go, or even when I was running, like my goal would be to like start working out at 6:30, but sometimes I wouldn't start till like 7, and I would like really have to cut my run short or like my workout short. But now that I'm meeting someone there, it's like, okay, I gotta be there, and then I get a full workout in. So that's been very fun. And just like, I don't know, I feel like I used to like really hate on lifting because I thought it was boring, but I feel like doing it with a buddy is so fun. So I've been enjoying it.
Nice.
Yeah, and then okay, this is
oh, I'm excited. What is it?
So I did a very like just random thing this past week, but I was in a cribbage tournament.
No way. Oh my god, where?
At Scoreboard in Waterbury.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
So basically,
yeah, give some context.
Yeah, so at the local bar that my dad and his girlfriend Amy go to, they, I guess, like would sometimes just go and hang out and like play cribbage. And if you don't know what cribbage is,
I don't know the premise of it.
Okay, cribbage is a card game. Typically played by older men, but I was taught by my grandpa, who taught my dad, and so I grew up like with my family playing it. And like my grandpa and his brothers go to New Hampshire every year and like would play cribbage tournaments. Like, it's been a part of my life for so long.
Yeah, I feel like you've played it forever.
Yeah, and I also realized, like, just card games in general, like, my family's huge on card games, so, but I realized that's not every family, so I just, like, know a lot about, like, card games. We would never play for money, like, no one has, like, a gambling problem, it's just, like, we just, like, love to pass the time playing cards.
Yeah.
So, cribbage is a game where there's also, like, a cribbage board, and it kind of looks like a racetrack-ish. I don't really know how to explain it. You can Google it. But it's basically, there's like a wooden board with a bunch of little holes, and then you peg, and then the first person to the end, like to the finish, wins, obviously. And then you get points through the cards. I'm not going to sit here and explain cribbage, but that's like the premise. So, my dad was saying that at the bar that they go to, there's like interest in having like a cribbage league for the winter. Okay. To like kind of get people through the winter. Yeah. Like, there's not really a lot to do after work because like, and it's dark and stuff. So he asked if I'd be interested in doing it, and I said I don't think I would do commit to a league. Yeah. Like, one, because I can't like predict my schedule every single week, and two, it is like 30 minutes away from me, so I feel like that's a lot, like every single week to go. But I said I would do a tournament. So they did a tournament to like gauge people's interest in cribbage and like see what the turnout would be. But I have to say, it was actually so much fun. So I was partners with Amy, who also listens, so shout out Amy. And we just, like, played in a tournament, and we played against, like, these 2 other girls. We lost, like, our first game, which was fine. But, like, it was so much fun. I don't know. I was definitely the youngest person there by, like, so far.
Yeah.
And, like, I think there were only, like, 4 or 5 girls in the tournament. The rest were, like, obviously men. But that's my life. Like, engineering, I'm, like, in the minority of girls. But it was, like, so much fun to just play. And I just felt like I was, like, I don't know, playing. Because I used to play all the time with my dad and my grandpa. So, and, like, I don't know, this is kind of, like, sentimental. But since my grandpa passed away, it's, like, fun to do things that remind me of him. So, yeah, it was just, like, so fun.
Is it, like, a skill game or a strategy game or, like, more of a game of luck, kind of?
I would say it's, like, similar in terms of setback. Like, setback, like, it's kind of the cards, but you also have to know the game.
The game to,
Same with cribbage. Like, it is, like, if you get a really bad hand, there's not much you could do about it, but there's also, like, pegging involved, which, like, you kind of have to know, like, be able to predict a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I just thought that was so funny, though, because I, like, called the age on my way home, and he was like, how was it? And I was like, it was good. I was, like, the youngest person there by, like, 20 years. And I just played, like, I don't know. It was super fun.
That's fun. Yeah. Was it turnout good?
I think we had 8 teams.
Wow.
So 8 teams of 2.
2, yeah.
So 16 people, I feel like is pretty good.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, I have to talk about this one.
Yes. For the podcast, yeah.
It was fun. And then if anyone wants to play cribbage, let me know. I'll give you the
deets.
I'll give you the deets. I don't know if they're gonna do a league or not, or just keep doing tournaments.
Yeah.
But it was super fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then my last update was yesterday. Me and Gage went to visit his friends from college, and we went to the Natick Mall in Massachusetts, and they had this place there called Level 99. Have you heard of it?
No. I've been to that mall, but I've never heard of it.
Okay. It was so much fun.
What was it?
So, it was basically, like, this game room. It, like, it's kind of like, it's not an arcade game. It's basically, like, the whole place has these, like, little, like, game rooms. And they're, like, 3-minute games. It's almost like playing, like, a level of a game.
Okay.
But every, like, little room is different. And you had to, like, beat the level in, like, 3 minutes or something. But you didn't know what the game was until you got in the room.
So what were some of the games? Okay,
so one of the games was, like, you walked in and there was, like, a wheel spinning on the wall, and then behind the wheel there were, like, holes, so you had to, like, throw the ball into, like, the little holes, but the wheel was spinning, so you only had it, like, a certain amount of time. And then if you did well, you got, like, stars.
Okay.
And then stars got you, like, a prize at the end, but it was really hard to get stars.
Oh, I believe it.
So we were there for 2 hours, and I left with 7 stars. Like, it was so hard to get stars. Another one was, like, basically, like, the floor is lava, so you had to, like, press buttons that lit up on the sides, but you had to, like, hang on monkey bars. So, and if you fell, it, like, the room would, like, flash red, and you, like, failed.
Whoa. I've never heard of a place like that.
It was so much fun. Another one was, like, a dinner party one, so there was, like, invitations and, like, letters on the wall, and you had to, like, organize the dinner table. It was, like, Bill wants to sit across from Ashley, but Ashley doesn't want to sit next to Fletcher, so you have to, like, it was, like, a riddle almost you had to solve.
That's cool.
In a certain amount of time. Yeah, so it was just, like, there was so many different games. It was so fun.
Oh my god.
And I thought it was gonna be kind of like for little kids, but it was it was so hard. Yeah, so it was actually so much fun. I think they're also opening one in Providence too, but yeah, I don't think there's any, like, closer to us, but if we have a day, we should totally go because it was, like, a lot of fun.
Have you ever been to an escape room?
Yeah.
I have not, and I never want to go.
Really?
I do not work well with others.
This was this whole thing. Like, you had to work in teams.
No, well, like that's fine. But like problem solving with other people, I just gotta be honest. I'm so stubborn. I'm like, my way is right. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm not gonna listen to you.
That's
so
fair.
I feel like I'd be so bad at escape rooms. But that sounds fun. I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should totally go if we have a day to drive to Massachusetts. But
maybe one day.
Yeah. Who knows? In like January or Feb.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, that was it.
Okay. Nice. Well, we will get into today's topic. I'm really excited for this topic because. I don't know. I just keep laughing. Okay, so today we are going to kind of say what we think is underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like lately I've just been trying to have a positive mindset, and I don't think anything is overrated. I feel like if you like it, rock it, man. Like if a lot of people like it, rock it, people. Like do whatever you want, but there are a million things underrated.
Yeah. I 100% agree.
So, my first one that I want to talk about, and kind of going off this, it is so underrated to look at the bright side of things. Like, yo, what? It's not that hard. Why don't more people do it? Because, okay, you get, whatever, a flat tire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it sucks. Trust me, my old car, I went through like 8 tires when I had the car for 3 years. It is terrible. But, like, hey, at least maybe I'll get to work late, so I have to, like, so I don't have to work as much. Or, like, hey, maybe my friend is going to come pick me up, and we're going to go get coffee instead, since I can't drive my car. Like, it's just so much easier to look at the bright side of things. Why don't more people do it?
Yeah, I agree. And that whole, this actually really annoyed me, because I love looking at the bright side of things, but then that whole thing on TikTok, like, toxic positivity came out. I'm like, guys... Just please stop putting a damper on everything.
I know. People are like, oh, you this one person, I will never forget this. This one person told me I'm just like concealing my actual thoughts, and by having this like false positivity all the time.
Someone told you that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It was Tarek.
Ew.
Yeah.
He can
like,
he can go.
Anyways, the person who said that, bye. But I was like, mind your own business. Like, you are not a shrink.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, we're literally working the same job. Yeah. Like, why would I not
try to make it better for myself?
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't. Get out of here.
Yeah, seriously. So it's so underrated, but look at the bright side of things.
Okay, I love that. Okay, this is more like a thing, but Old Navy in general, it's so underrated.
I am the preacher of Old Navy.
Yeah, because this is like a great comparison, because last year I bought myself a pair of Levi jeans, and they are actually really cute, and I get a lot of compliments on them. They were like probably $70. Mm-hmm. They do fit me really well. Yeah. But they are not comfortable to like sit in at work all day. Like if I wear my Levi's to work, like the button is pressing into my stomach. Like they're good jeans to like wear going out. Yeah. Like, if I want to look nice or look good for pictures, whatever. Then I went to Old Navy, got a pair of like the same style jeans. They're like slightly different. Yeah. But like same color, like same light wash jeans. They were like $29. Yeah. So comfy. I could wear them all day, every day. I could wear them to work. I could wear them like running errands. Like yesterday, I wore them to when I went to level 99. Yeah. I was not uncomfortable once. Like they're so stretchy, so comfortable. And I was like, oh my god. Like why do not more people know about Old Navy jeans?
I know. I feel like Old Navy is like associated with like middle-aged women, but I get like all my basics from there. Well, every my friends all know when I'm wearing something new, they're like Old Navy. I'm like, duh, come on. Especially their clearance section. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Their jewelry is so cute.
Yeah.
So cute. Like they have such cute like basic hoops. They have rings. Oh, I love it.
I'm mostly buy all my clothes at Old Navy.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, my next one, you might have this on your list, Heather, because I know you are a fan of this. All right, when you're like running errands or whatnot, and you go and get lunch, and you just sit and eat in your car.
I can't believe I didn't write that down.
Me either. I love just sitting and eating my car. Like, not eating and driving, just like parking and eating in my car.
By yourself.
Yeah.
It is the best feeling on the planet.
What do you do? Do you listen to podcasts, music? Do you like...
So I used to, in my old car, I had like a mounter for my car, but in my accident it broke. So I haven't got a new one yet. But I used to like put on like Netflix or whatever I was watching. I used to like watch a show and like drink my coffee and eat my bagel. Usually it was a coffee and a bagel is what I would get. But recently I've just been kind of like, listening to a podcast or music. And just kind of vibing there by myself. I love it.
It's
also, I have to say,
when it rains too.
I'm
in a music video right now. But sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I did it with Gage, my boyfriend, and I just like we got a bagel and a coffee and sat in the car. And it was like great, but it's just not the same.
It's not the same unless you're by yourself.
Like,
and like freaking like bringing your leg up so you're like sitting on your foot. Something about it, man.
It's freaking amazing.
It is very therapeutic. Yeah.
Wow. That's a great one. Okay. I feel like we could end there.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Being lazy or doing nothing.
Oh.
So underrated. Because I feel like this kind of goes off what we were talking about last episode. Like, I feel like we are always going at a mile a minute and we need to slow down. And when I have days where I just do nothing, I don't clean, I order takeout, I watch a movie, I don't get out of my pajamas, I feel so rejuvenated the next day.
Kind of similar. Not going out on Saturday nights is like is awesome. Awesome.
Like, it's the best.
Like, I can wake up tomorrow, get all my Sunday errands done, and not be like tired and hungover.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
The best.
That's why I sometimes like going out on Fridays.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're already kind of tired from the week, so you were gonna sleep in anyway.
Yeah.
And then Saturday,
you have like the day to do whatever you want.
Yeah, and then Sunday you're productive.
Yeah. I agree.
Wonderful. This is funny that I had this written down, but playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
I already talked about that in our intro.
It is so much fun.
I love, and we do this sometimes, like, we'll bring a deck of cards out with us.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's fun.
So, if you were just going out for drinks with your friend, bring a deck of cards. In my old purse, I would always have a deck of cards because there'd be times I'm like, dang, I wish I had cards.
Yeah.
But it is really fun.
I know. I actually had written down, too, like, getting drinks and apps with your friends.
Yeah.
And playing cards. It's so fun.
Yeah. Especially if you're not in a mood to go out, because we did that a couple weeks ago where we were going to go out, but we're like, let's just do that. And all those nights, especially because most of them are, like, impromptu hangouts, are like some of my favorite nights.
Yeah, because also like you could dress up, you could go out, you can get drinks, but you could also have conversations.
Yeah,
like you're not in like loud like clubbing music, which also those nights are fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, just like being able to talk and hang out and play cards and drink is so fun. Yeah, too.
On the contrary to that, something that is underrated is when plans get canceled, but you didn't want to go anyways.
Oh, my God.
It's just blessings in disguise,
Music
man.
to my ears.
I'm like, thank God.
Unless you're, like, already ready.
Oh, yeah.
If you're already ready,
if it's last minute, I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah, but
sometimes even then, I'm like, oh,
if it's an hour before, I'm like, slay.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you had other plans that night, too, like...
Yeah, you took... Yeah,
and you already told those people you couldn't go. It's like, okay, now you're just off the hook.
Yeah, oh my God. Or, on the contrary, again, is like, there's been times where I feel like we've had plans with other people, and so we say no to each other, but then the other people cancel, and then we're like, we can hang out now. Yay!
Yeah, I know. That's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, taking a deep breath. Let's all take one.
I cannot do any type of that stuff.
Why? Just take a deep breath.
Okay.
You're not doing it.
I can't stop laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
Just take it.
Okay. We can't.
Okay, we don't have to.
Okay.
You got it.
Yay.
Inhale.
I can't do it from my nose. I don't want to snore.
Okay, it's fine. Okay.
But, okay, I
But
agree with that.
I love taking deep breaths. Especially when you're, like, so stressed out and then you're just like...
Okay.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
Inhaling
that must
and
be
exhaling.
underrated, because I'm just like, man.
Yeah.
I can't.
You find it funny.
Any type of, like, meditation and stuff like that, it's just not for me, man.
That's fair. Well, no, not even meditate. I'm talking about, like, literally taking a deep breath.
I can't, because if I try when I'm, like, stressed, I just start crying.
A deep breath?
Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll try it later.
Yeah, later. We don't have to do it now.
Okay. Alright.
You're concerning me that you can't take a deep breath. It's so freaking funny.
Alright, my next one. Bro, this is so... laying on the floor. Just laying on the floor.
Yeah. I love laying on the floor.
I would, like, lay on the floor next to the couch.
It's the best. It's the best.
And I don't know. If I lay on the floor, like, I'm there for hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know, something about it is different.
No, yeah.
Because sometimes when I lay on the couch, I feel lazy, or, like, in my bed, but on the floor, I don't feel lazy.
And laying on the floor, I feel like, is grounding.
Literally.
No pun intended. Okay, when you're no longer congested after being sick.
Oh my god.
Okay, because I feel like whenever I'm sick, I'm so annoyed at how congested I am. And then as soon as I'm better, I'm, like, not grateful at all.
Yeah, so
I get better, and I'm like, oh, thank God that's over. But I'm not like, oh my God, I can breathe again.
yeah, talk about things we take for granted. Having, like, a normal, unstuffy nose.
Yeah.
Because when I have a stuffy nose, I'm like, oh my god.
It's so annoying.
I forgot how to breathe.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so annoying. And then when you are better again, you're never like, oh my God, thank God. You're just like, ooh.
Yeah,
You just, like, forget that ever happened.
Yeah. Oh my god, the other night, oh my god, my nose was so stuffy.
Really?
I literally was like, I couldn't like suck in or blow out, and nothing was coming out when I would blow out. I'm like, it's just,
yeah, because then you have to breathe through your mouth.
This is a traffic jam,
and then your throat hurts the next day. It's like, oh my God.
Wait, this is a total sidebar, but
Yeah.
I just remembered I had another life update.
Oh, what?
Okay. 2 or 3 nights ago, I had a dream
Okay.
that it was me and our friend Aaron's boyfriend, Nick. And
Just you two.
yeah, just us two, and this other random guy. And this third guy abducted us and was, like, chopping up bodies in the back of his van. And me and Nick were just, like, chilling in the van with him. So we go to an Airbnb. We go to an Airbnb. And I go to bed, and then the next morning, Nick is, like, waking me up, and he's like, we gotta go right now, because Nick wanted to take the van and, like, bring it to the police station. But then that third guy we were with, like, woke up and then snatched me by the neck.
Abby!
And then I woke up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Erin, you need to check on Nick.
Well, no, I texted Nick.
That's so scary.
I texted Nick and he didn't respond. And then I was like, why didn't you respond? Were you freaked out? But
Did
you know
he
what?
answer that?
Yeah.
What
He
did he
finally
say?
answered. I was talking about why he didn't respond, but he never actually responded to the dream. But it just makes me laugh because so many times, like, I saw these memes and it was like, when you tell someone you had a dream with them, they think it's something sexual, but it's like, no.
No. It was the opposite.
Yeah.
So I was like the complete. Yeah, why did you dream about Nick though?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Aaron. Don't hate me.
No, that happens to me sometimes. Like, I'll dream about a random person.
You're like,
And not that Nick is totally random, but
Yeah.
it's like you'll dream about someone that, like, you haven't seen.
yeah, like, I hadn't seen him. I think Aaron posted a picture of him in their Christmas
Oh.
tree. I think.
But yeah, you'll dream about someone that you're
Yeah.
like, why the heck did I just have a dream about them?
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird.
But anyways, I bring this up, everybody, because another underrated thing is waking up and remembering your dream. Like, when you remember a
my
dream, it's just,
God.
like, nice.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Or like when you wake up, remember you had a dream, can't remember it, and then remember it later
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah. Something like
So
sparks
nice.
it. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. That's so freaking funny. Okay. Okay, I have taking a hot shower in the winter. Because in the summer, taking a hot shower is like, okay, I was already warm.
Yeah.
But in the winter, when you're cold, and like a hot shower is like the hottest you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Unless you have a hot tub or a sauna.
Yeah.
Or something. But like, oh, I love it. And then like you get out of the shower and then the whole bathroom is so steamy.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the best.
And then you just get in like cozy clothes. And yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I'll come in from outside and my hands will be frozen, and the only thing that helps it is a warm shower.
Warm shower.
Yeah.
It's great. I freaking love it.
My next one is the sound of rain. I just,
Aww.
especially like if I have a window AC, well not anymore because it's winter, but a window unit. So like the sound of rain on metal is just, I
So
love it. It's so relaxing.
Agreed.
Very, and like yeah, obviously like when it's rainy, especially in the summer, it like sucks because it ruins your plans. Or like even in the winter, if it's rainy, it might turn to ice, or like if you have to go outside, you get wet. But just the sound of it is just
it's so nice. Yeah, especially when you're going to sleep.
Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have walking outside with no headphones.
Really? I feel like I don't do that enough.
That's why it's underrated.
Yeah.
it's like this kind of ties in with like overconsumption. Like you don't always have to be listening to something. So sometimes, especially in the mornings, like if I'd wake up, go on a walk, I'll bring my phone for safety reasons, but like don't bring my headphones, don't bring anything, and just like
I gotta try that.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's genuinely wonderful.
Nice.
And then you can like say hi to people walking.
Yeah.
It's
I need to try that. Whenever I walk outside or whatever, I always have headphones on.
Yeah.
Even like in the morning, I might put headphones in while I'm getting ready, depending on like who's home. So like I literally walk to my car with headphones on and then connect my Bluetooth to my car.
Wild.
Yeah. That's why my Spotify minutes are so high.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. I only have one more.
Okay.
And this one is my number one underrated thing ever.
Okay.
Root beer floats. Yo.
Shut up.
They are so good.
I have not had a root beer float in a minute.
They are so good. And you know what? I saw this TikTok one time that I will never forget. And it was like, why do I feel like Abraham Lincoln would taste like a root beer float? Is it wrong? Like, it's not wrong.
What?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what side of TikTok I'm on.
I don't have a response. I can't respond. I don't know what to say.
But root beer floats are really good, right?
Oh my god, I haven't had one in so long.
I know. This past summer, I had a Diet Coke float, and it just wasn't as good.
So it's just root beer and ice cream?
Yeah, root beer and vanilla ice cream.
Sounds like you eat it with a spoon? Or
yeah. No, you start eating it with a spoon, and then as the ice cream melts, you start to drink it.
Yum.
It's so good.
Okay.
I really want one right now.
Me too. We should go to a diner after this. Cool. That was your last one.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Okay, I have a couple more. In-person shopping. I think we talked about this last week. But I just like when I'm in a store, I'm like, wow, this is so much better than online.
Yes.
So much better.
I agree.
Okay, and then when you wake up in the morning and do like that stretch when you're like
yeah. With the noise, like if you don't make the noise, it doesn't hit.
It's great. And like I didn't realize it, and then like I did it the other day, and Kate just like, was that a nice stretch?
I can picture him saying that too.
He's like, was that nice? I was like, yeah, it was. It was great.
But sometimes with my legs, when I do that,
I feel like you stretch like a foot. I feel like I get so much longer.
Yes, but then sometimes I get Charlie horses.
Abby.
I like screech. So funny. I screech, not even scream, screech because I like stretched it too much that it like snapped back together in a knot.
This whole episode is just us like cackling.
But yeah, God. I agree. My arms and like my back when I stretch like that. Ooh.
Oh, so good.
So nice.
All right, my last one is water.
Dude, yeah, I'm drinking
water. Guys, I think I've talked about this before because I just had deja vu. drinking water is so freaking underrated.
Yeah.
Like, it can give you more energy.
Mm-hmm.
It can, like, make you feel more, awake.
Yeah.
I think that's, like, the same thing as more energy, but,
headache, drink water. Stomachache, drink water. Like,
yeah.
It just works for everything.
If you're dehydrated, like, drink water.
Yeah.
In the morning, you're thirsty, drink water. Like, just... I've been talking to some people at work lately, and they're like, oh, I, like, never drink water. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
I drink so much water.
Yeah, my mom, she, like, loves Diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, she drinks, like, 10 times the amount of Dr. Pepper that she does water. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
If at work, for January, where I'm initiating, like, a water challenge, and so, you, like, everyone fills in, like, you have to drink 8 cups per day. Nice. And, like, you fill it in. And then every 5 days for, pretty much every day that you drink 8 cups of water, you get entered into a raffle. And then, like, 6 times per month, we're going to draw names.
Oh,
and
that's
then
fun.
win, like, a gift card or something. Just to get, like, people
I love that.
drinking water. But, yeah, it is so... And I feel like I used to never drink water.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, like, there's
how.
no harm. There's no harm in it.
Yeah, there's so much...
Yeah.
There's no harm at all. And, I feel like... Oh, frick, I forget what I was going to say. I don't remember. Dang it. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So since I had to, like, cut back on Diet Coke because of my stomach, I've been just, like, replacing it with water. Because I'm like, I'm not going to replace it with, like...
another soda or something. So,
and, like, since I've been drinking water, like, in place of those, it's, like, completely curbed, like, my cravings for Diet Coke, and I don't crave it anymore. And I've, like, just been drinking water instead, and it's great.
I still have my Diet Coke addiction. But I started drinking the caffeine-free Diet Coke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's...
Yeah, I have a rule where I'm, like, only drinking it, like, if I go out to dinner. So at the cribbage tournament... I drank Diet Coke.
Nice.
Also because everyone else was, like, drinking. Because also, like, I feel like card tournaments kind of go hand in hand with, like, drinking. But I'm not a huge drinker, especially on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like, and I had to drive home. Like, so I got a Diet Coke, which was very, very nice.
A very nice treat.
Yeah. But I've been really trying not to drink them at home. Maybe, like, once a week. But.
Yeah, if you don't keep them in your house, too.
Well, we do keep them in my house because, like, my roommates drink them.
Good to know that you're always stocked.
We're always stocked on Diet Coke, ginger ale, and water bottles.
Ooh, I love ginger ale, too. But yes, anyways, going back to the topic, water.
I freaking love water.
Yeah. You've always loved water.
Yeah. I have to have my water bottle with me.
Yeah.
Like, before I get in the car, I, like, have to fill up my water. Yeah. And even sometimes we're going to work, and I need to fill up my water, and Gage is like, just fill it at work. I'm like, no, there's 15 minutes before we get to work.
You need
like,
it.
I need to sip my water. I have to.
No, actually, now, I leave a water bottle at home that I keep as my home one, and then I keep, my, like, cup in the car.
Oh, smart.
But then sometimes I'll, like, drink it all and forget to bring it inside. Yeah. So I had to go back inside in the morning and fill it up. Yeah. But at least then I'll have, like, something to fill up.
Right.
At all times of the day.
Okay. That's good. Well, this is your sign to stay hydrated. Yes.
Yeah. Especially going into the new year. Make it a resolution to drink more water.
Yeah. I think that's our long story.
Yes. Yeah. Drink water.
But, and nothing's overrated.
Yes. Nothing is overrated. If you like it, rock it.
Love it. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. We are still doing Vlogmas.
Yeah.
So you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Don't Get Me Started Pod. And if you're feeling generous, please, if you haven't already, rate this podcast and leave us a review if you can. If you like this episode, we would love it if you shared it with your friends or shared it on your story, or however you feel like you want to show us love. We love when people text us too.
Yes, yeah.
It's so fun. So yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Bye.